This is Absent Life, an Amber Young mystery, Book 7, written by Blake Pierce, read by Caroline. Chapter 1. Sarah was confused as she woke in darkness, the hardness of a bare floor pressing almost painfully into her back. She wasn't sure where she was. She wasn't sure what she was doing here. The last thing she remembered was someone grabbing her. Someone had attacked her right as she was heading back to her house. Attacked her and brought her wherever this was. Sarah stood up. She brushed back the strands of her dark hair, peering out with dark eyes at the blackness, as if she could pierce it. Instinctively, Sarah knew that it wasn't her home. She wasn't there. This was somewhere else, somewhere that she couldn't see right then. The only light came as a dim glow away to her left. Sarah looked over to it and saw a simple flashlight there, left on beside her. She picked it up and used it to look around the space she was in, trying to get some sense of what was going on. The room was filled with strange pieces of furniture, a couple of low tables, a small safe, a lamp from which pieces of paper had been hung. The room had a concrete floor, while the walls were solid grey, although they were punctuated frequently by pictures and even what appeared to be writing. The only sound was that of her own clothing and her shoes rubbing against the ground as she shifted her weight. Sarah started in surprise as she realized that she recognized some of the photographs and pictures that had been put up on the walls. They were her photographs, moments from her life. Some were photographs from her apartment. Some had obviously been taken from her social media. There was a light switch in the corner just a few paces away. Sarah hesitated before reaching for it, not sure if she should risk turning it on. She guessed that the kidnapper was watching her from somewhere, and she didn't want to give him any idea that she was panicking. But at the same time, the darkness was making her breath come quickly, and she was close to panic. She needed to see her surroundings more clearly. She suspected that if whoever had taken her wanted her in darkness, she should change that as soon as possible. With a deep breath, Sarah flicked the light switch on. The room was bathed in a stark fluorescent light, one without any warmth to it. Sarah blinked at the sudden brightness, and it took her a moment to adjust her eyes. One piece of writing on the wall caught her attention, stenciled in red paint just above the light switch, where it was obviously designed to be seen. Solve the room to leave. Solve the room. What did that even mean? The sheer strangeness of the situation only added to the horror Sarah felt at being there, at having been taken like this. It took her several more seconds to realize that there was a door on the...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?